The finale is nigh, I think. Either way, we're probably close or at the end. We're gonna stop Can and his reign of... Well, I guess not a reign just yet, but his suffering by ending him and stopping him from making everyone else suffer. Yeah, let's go. There are more dangerous battles ahead, but they're not dangerous to me. Oh, there's also a cutscene here. This should be the rendezvous point. There we go. We have the Cavalry. A Gasco army airship is approaching, opening a line of communication. Hello. Right on time. You were all nothing if not punctual. We try to be. Lieutenant Muscat, how's everything in Faro? Things aren't looking good. We're headed straight for Faro from here, so I'll explain the situation on the way. I'm gonna fly on out, even though the map is linked. Sweet, load it up.
マスカット中尉から語られた現在の状況は、ガスコにとって確かに厳しい内容だった。
The situation Lieutenant Muscat detailed for the children certainly made things sound grim for Gasco. How so? Oh no. That's a lot.
バナルガンドから放たれたと思わしき無数の無人兵器は想定以上の速さでガスコ全域に進行していたのだ。
Countless unmanned artillery units believed to have spawned from the Vanargan had spread across the continent faster than anyone anticipated. Is it safe to assume that destroying the Vanargan would turn all those off again?
加えて、現在ガスコ軍に存在する兵器では、質も量もその兵器に対応するのは極めて困難だと。
On top of this, the Gasco army was already spread thin and quickly finding themselves outgunned and overwhelmed. Yeah, that's bad. If the Vanargan is spawning these unmanned units, it is most likely controlling them too. Okay, see, so Sox and I are on the same page. So if we can defeat the Vanargan, they'll all be effectively defeated as well. Most likely. I had a feeling there'd be no way out from this without taking down the Vanargan. Well, yeah. Can't really have the Vanargan, you know, moving around and blowing things up, regardless. So he fully intends to take out both Gasco and Berman. He's brought back something that should never have been revived. Or, you know, existed in the first place. Hax originally revived the Vanargan for the sake of Berman. You know, AI Hax is funny because at this point he is absolutely just a separate character from original Hax. He's still, you know, cold and calculating, ready to throw a kid into the soul cannon, but he's just not evil? It's funny because him saying Hax did this as if it wasn't, you know, his original. Its revival with the intent of Burma's destruction is somewhat ironic. Well, you think so too, huh? Damn it all. What are they going to do about all this then? I understand your frustration, Bao. We can't expect a bunch of pups from Gasco to defend the country that invaded their home, can we? I mean, we're going to. Don't worry, Grandpas. Me and everyone are gonna fight all the baddies for you. See, May knows. Will you now? You're quite a formidable little lady. I mean, she was part of the crew that, you know, took you out. Indeed. With such strength on our side, the battle is surely already won. I only hope our preparations will be made in time. Oh right, they're planning nefarious things or something. Oh my god, it's flying. And we're outside of Faro. No, it's here already? As the Sorry, I didn't realize you weren't done. There was a long pause, despite there only being a comma in there. As the children approached in the airship, the Vanargan was also rapidly drawing closer to Faro. All tanks within range of that monster, open fire! Oh, look at that, they're lighting it up. Like a Christmas tree.
戦軍や近くの浮島に配備された戦車が次々とバナルガンドに攻撃を仕掛けた。
One after another, tanks deployed airships across the floating island, opened fire on the Vanargand.
しかしバナルガンドはその攻撃には全くひるむことなく進撃を続ける。
Wow, the background, what's the word I'm looking for? The sound effects are louder than the actual text reading. I didn't change anything, that's just how it is. The Vanargand did not so much as flinch at these attacks, however, and continued its advance unhindered. But could you be hindered a little bit? Oh no.
進撃するバナルガンドがゆっくり大きく口を開けると、その奥にエネルギーが集まり輝き始めた。
It's preparing its atomic breath! As the Vanargand drew closer, it slowly opened its maw. Within, a massive gathering energy began to flare up. The continent's already fragmented. How much more can it get fragmented? Can we not? Oh no, this isn't good. All forces spread out. It's about to fire the same blast of light that split Gasco apart. Yeah, exactly. Don't get hit.
メルローの警告も虚しく、その直後バナルガンドの口から灼熱の光線が放たれた。
General Merlot's warning came too late. Everyone's always too late with these warnings. For as soon as it was uttered, a massive beam shot out of the Vanargand's maw. Also, what is that charge time? It charged way too quickly. Oh no.
巨大な首を軽く振ると、空を切るように光の扇が広がり、飛行船団のほとんどを炎のあだ花と変えてしまった。
Its head leaned back slightly to blast a beam that tore across the sky. In an instant, a majority of the airship fleet was a burning bouquet of flame and falling wreckage. Ugh. How could we be facing the same nightmare once more? Is that traitorous scum truly out there? Pan! How could you take it this far? General Merlot, I've brought the children to assist us. Please, fall back. Yeah, let the kids handle it. I'm sure glad to see you all again, children. But I still have some choice words for that brute Kaon. So do we.
メルローは自らが乗った飛行船をバナルガンドに接近させると、拡声器を使って声を張り上げた。
Merlot approached the Vanargand in his airship and projected his voice over the ship's loudspeaker. Kaon, it's me, Merlot. Why did you take the lives of the president and his wife? Why did you impersonate my friend? He's mad.
バナルガンドの頭がゆっくりとメルローの飛行船に向くと、海煙が辺りに響き渡る声で返答に応じた。
The Vanargand's head slowly turned towards Merlot's airship, and Kaon's response reverberated throughout the skies. Because I thought it was cool. Because bumbling imbeciles like Shane and yourself forgave the Burman for their atrocities. Because of Gasco's weakness, my family was thrown to the wolves. Even the chance to seek vengeance was robbed from me by your armistice. My aim is to give them the justice they deserve. If not by their hand, then by my own. You would allow innocent lives to be lost for such a selfish ambition? Clearly. Burman will surely sink its fangs into Gasco again. But take heart. I'll ensure they never get the chance. Before I do, allow me to wake the brainwashed citizens of this country who mistake complacency for peace.
海煙が高らかに宣言すると同時に、バナルガンドの背中にそびえ立つ巨大なトゲがブーンと高速振動した。
As soon as Kaon uttered these words, the massive spikes on the back of the Vanargand began to vibrate violently. Also, his whole plan is, listen, Burman won't get to hurt us again, because I'm annihilating Gasco. If there's no Gasco to attack, then we're good, right? No. You're dumb. I mean, that's not his whole plan, but that's what it's amounting to.
すると トゲを中心とした衝撃波が一帯に広がり、飛行していたガスコ軍の飛行船たちは次々と弾き飛ばされていった。
Massive shockwaves issued from the spikes, sending all Gasco army airships in the vicinity flying. We're still halfway through the map. The chapter map. I'm not at the boss node yet. So, what's gonna happen? We're gonna have to drive up to it? Because last time we were halfway through, we landed on the Vannergan and then went inside to fight the Heart. But at that point, also, there was no more fights inside it, I think? I don't remember. Either way, yeah, we're like halfway there. What in the... Ah!
弾き飛ばされた飛行船の一機が子供たちの戦車を積んだマスカット中尉の飛行船に迫る。
The airship bearing Lieutenant Muscat, the children, and their tank was one of those directly in a shockwave's path. So we're gonna fall? Take evasive measures! How are you supposed to evade a shockwave? There's no time! Are we gonna fall?
マスカット中尉の飛行船は正面からの激突こそ免れたが、飛行船のバルーンが裂けて急速に高度を下げていった。
The airship avoided being hit head-on by the blast, but its ballonet was torn open, causing it to rapidly lose altitude. Well, that's better than, you know, could have expected. We're making an emergency landing. Brace for impact. Everyone grab hold of something. Something bolted down, preferably.
飛行船はパラオ近くに不時着したが、乗員と子供たちに怪我はなく、
The airship
被害
crash
は
landed.
最小限に抑えられた。
That was my fault. I did realize I'm not the end of the second sentence. The airship crash landed on the outskirts of Faro. It sustained minimal damage. None of the children or other passengers were hurt. What about the people on the airship? I guess they're the passengers.
そしてガスコ軍の奮闘を嘲笑うようにバナルガンドもまたファラオの近くへ降り立った。
Oh good, now I can drive up to you. The Vannergan also landed near Faro, as if taking a moment to mock the efforts of the Gasco army. Damn it all. None of our airships will be able to get close to it unless we deal with those giant spikes on its back. God, that's Peresia on its back though, isn't it? Like those are the walls of Peresia up there? This thing is bigger than a city. Why? Kaion's at the head of the beast. How are we supposed to get there? We'll get on its back and find a way to deal with those spikes. Once we deal with them, can the airship bring us to the Vannergan's head? Just how do you intend on getting on top of its back? Good question. If we raise the tank's steel claws, we should be able to get enough of a hold to climb up. Sure. Just up the leg onto the back. If the Vannergan's current stance is broken, we may be able to climb up the leg it kneels on. Ah. So, kneecap it, climb up the leg, onto the back and destroy the spikes. That goes without saying that this will be quite difficult. Oh, instead of regular battles, we're gonna have battles against like the pieces of it? Ooh. Serial boss battle as opposed to just one big boss battle. Or small, regular battles. Difficult, but not impossible. We have to try. Very well. If that is our only option, our ground troops can provide you cover. Thanks, we'll be counting on you all. That explains why these are going to be difficult fights.
戦車を進めようとしたその時、ベルマンの老将軍たちが弱々しく話しかけてきた。
Just as the tank was about to set out, the old Burman generals spoke up in feeble voices. Apologies, but could you find it in your hearts to let us disembark? I think I may have hurt my back in the crash a moment ago. You are old, and this is about to be a very vicious battle. Right, Baum? Or, you know, you can lie and desert. That works too. You're a liability anyway. Right. Huh? You seemed fine a second ago. Leave them. They're old. We don't want them, like, breaking a hip while we're climbing up or something. We can't tend to that. Are you gonna leave us, Grandpas? Are you actually hurt?
少し不自然な申し出ではあったが、何かの事情を察してマルトは了解した。
Yeah, Malt at this point is like, whatever, just go. The sudden and oddly timed request raised the children's suspicions, but Malt acquiesced and bid the elderly men farewell. It's okay, everyone. Alright then, you two. Take care of yourselves. It may be in your best interest to surrender to the Gasco army. Running away isn't an option. No more starting any wars, you hear? Or you could surrender to the Gasco army right now. I'll do what I can to lighten your sentences. You ragamuffins take care as well. No, never mind. Be well, children. This is probably the last time we'll ever see each other. Goodbye, Baum. Stolen. Are we really going to just leave? There's nothing more we can do for them, or vice versa. The airship should be ready and waiting by now. It's not as if we have room to take their tank with us. Goodbye. There's heals at every point. How crazy is this battle gonna be? Alright, leg. That's a leg? That looks terrifying. The Vanargan's legs are within effective combat range.
バナルガンドの近くにたどり着いた子供たちは改めてバナルガンドの巨大さに戦慄した。
Yeah, we have to actually fight it head on this time as opposed to, you know, sneaking our way in. As the children neared the Vanargan, they were horrified all over again at its sheer size. It sure is big. The bigger the target, the easier it is to shoot, right? Kyle, you have a machine gun, you don't have accuracy problems. Last time we climbed it, it wasn't standing up. This is a whole different story. The Gasco army will help us. I'm sure we'll be fine. We actually have an army behind us this time. Beware the deadly impact of its stomping appendages. Yeah, it's gonna have mighty shockwaves and earthquakes. Roger, let's do this. No, his name is Hax. Big leg. 50,000. Giant for the Vanargan with its extremely high armor rank. It's hard to hit when raised, and its strong stomp inflicts fear. Oh, it's got 5. Well. Oh, we got the vocals going. Let's go with this crew. First, put a bomb on that. Can I burn you? Nope. Can't do anything to you, and I can't put another bomb on you. That would be too easy. In that case, armor up. Can I? Alright, defend plus. I can risk you, but I don't think that'll do anything. So, defense. Okay, I don't think it'll cause fear every time. I think it's more of a, when it does a super strong attack, it can cause fear. Alright, next turn it'll be... Oh. Ha! Armor's gone. You know, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was definitely bad, but, you know, could have been worse. Yeah, I can't do any status effects to you, which is... I don't like that. I need to be able to hurt you and stop you from doing things. Oh, cool. Double effective recovery. I'm not using recovery. I realize I need 2 cannons, not 2, grenade launchers. That does hurt a little bit. In that case, let me swap you back out. The Malt will be a bit more effective here. With attack increase, and then I can do attack increase and then inspirational fire. Hit him. Come back. Flame's not gonna do anything. Can do Mystic Veil for the heals. Nice. And then inspirational fire for the crits.
みんなの力を
Then I can use first strike while it's still at, you know, high health. Nice damage. Oh, well. Now is that off screen or is that high that's accuracy? I don't suppose. Oh, it's 80. I can still do it though. Which is good because I need to hit that.
始めるわね
Nothing I can really do there. Hit your grenade launcher. And then I need to bring the machine gunner in real quick. Yeah, both of you actually. Wait. Cheating time. Yes. I don't suppose. Nah, Blitzspear's not gonna work its magic. Right. None of this is gonna help now because I'm not gonna miss, not gonna need shock. Back up.
よし
First strike.
逃がさない
Oh, I don't have defense plus anymore, do I? Oh, you
準
missed.
備完了気をつけて
Trampling. Wasn't that bad. And no foot. No fear. Foot, yes.
俺に任せろ
Alright, swap you back out. No. Oh, you're going again? Well, into. I'll put another bomb on you. Gonna have to anti-armor you real fast though. Shouldn't have swapped everyone out just yet.
攻撃準備よし
Not yet. I have anti-armor shells, right? I could have put a piercing bomb on it as well. Piercing ammo, there we go.
止めてみせる
It's something.
やってみる
Piercing bomb can't land because there's a bomb on it already. Super piercing is best I got. Wow. Hack's not fast enough to go again before then. Are you for real right now?
俺に任せろ
How rude. I just took that armor off. Would you stop? That'd be great.
任せて
It's below half now. HP recovery, not yet. Just hit it. Best we can. Nice. Defend it. Unless it's gonna armor up again, which is not gonna be great for me. Oh no, it's attacking. In that case, pierce it again. I don't have a way to delay right now. Let me cheat a little bit. Cheat the other way. I'm like confusing myself here. There we go. Yes? Yes. I'll pierce that last one. Throw another bomb on there. You're not gonna raise, are you? You are. Oh, which means it's gonna change up what it can
任せて
be delayed by. Which means I don't have a way to hit it right now. All the buffs are still up. 60%, slightly better. Ha! Got one. Only one. In that case, Frenzy. We'll see if we can get you going. Well, actually, it's about to stomp, so... I've made a mistake. Don't inflict fear, I'm blocking. Ha! Well, anyway, let's get some SP back. Nice. That's really good damage. Actually, can we get health back too? This may end it too. Ooh, so close. You know, that's fine, because it's almost done. 900? Birds, can you do that? You know who can do that? That's who can do that. Just make sure. Oh, yes. Yes, you did. I took a lot of time, took a lot of damage. You know what? It's fine. Vanish too. Vanish does damage. I didn't realize it did. I thought it was just a buff removal. I don't think I ever really used it. Also, is this boss gonna use buffs? The legs have sustained significant damage. The Vanagon stance is faltering. Get tripped. Maintain distance from the Vanagon and brace for impact. It's gonna fall. Yes. Alright, let's fall back, and quick! The big booms are coming? That's right, May. We'll hold tight to something, we'll be okay. I wonder how bad it's gonna be. The Vanagon staggered forward as if its front legs had been broken and its body was fit to plummet to the ground below. Surely this is just some jest. Could it be the Vanagon was not fully revived in all its glory? It is missing its heart. Even if that's the case, this damage is not but a trifle while I'm armed with the restorative power of the Melodies. How much power does it even have? The Vanagon is starting to recover. It will stand back up as soon as it recovers fully, and we will lose the chance to climb it. It's go time. There's no time to lose. Let the climb commence. Power spikes activated. Climbing preparations complete.
Yosh.
Here goes nothing. That. It's driving up the side. Hey, we made it. Surprisingly smooth. Oh, we're back in old Peresia. So now we got spikes to fight. Whew. Looks like we managed to climb up on top of it. Having reached the top of the Vanagon, the children were greeted by the somber sight of the former capital of Gasco, ruined city of Peresia. Is that the right site that they wanted to use? Site as in, like, place, or site as in seeing it? It could be both. Two different spellings, though. It's all crumbled and broken. It may be in ruins, but I'm shocked so many of the buildings remain standing. Well, it sort of just stood up. Peresia was such a beautiful place. I can't believe this is what it's been reduced to. Hey Kyle, how you feeling? Okay. Allow me to review the operation once more.
旧パレシア内に立つ巨大なトゲを無力化するのが目的だ。
Our objective is to neutralize the giant spikes within Old Peresia.
無力化が完了すれば、ガスコ軍の飛行船がここへ接近可能になる。
Once they are taken care of, the Gasco's army airship will be able to reach us and provide transport.
その飛行船に当戦車を積み、東部のベレノスへの攻撃に移る。
Once aboard the airship, we can proceed to the head of the Vanagon and engage the Belenos. I feel like most of that didn't come off in the Japanese dialogue, but okay. Right. If we don't take care of those spikes, the Gasco army won't be able to attack the Vanagon from the air.
Yosh.
Let's take them out before the Vanagon starts moving again. Let's go. Oh, regular enemies. How dare you exist in this airspace? I was prepared for something cooler, and now you're here. That said, I have apparently the perfect set to deal with you guys. Get stunned. Go away. Go away harder. How can you miss? Perfect. Go away even more. Wow, you almost took it out too. Delay you. There we go. Hey, by the way, stop. Good. Stunned both of you. Go back. Break. How are you missing? No, I gotta keep you up with the delays. You, however, can start breaking down the armor. So that hopefully, Vanilla can just swap them out of the sky. There we go. Okay, well. Permanent delays. I'll bring Malt back in. Delayed. This is supposed to be a tough battle? Because it's sort of just normal. Okay, but Malt, like, when I'm saying stuff like that, you can't just fail on me. It's okay, Brit's got me though. Distortion 3! Increase accuracy. Okay. That's good for things like drills, I guess. Normal route. I don't need the SP that much. I mean, I always do, but, you know, it's fine. There's a triple battle there. Now, is this going to be a money battle? Because I don't know what else. Oh, is money ever marked? Oh, look. Something to use this on. Her ability. Because, first anti-air. Okay, you got one of them. Can I distort you? 70% is not bad. Get distorted. Sweet. Ow. I'll take you out before then, don't you worry. Okay. That was double damage. You guys I don't know if it'll take you out, but it'll definitely hit you. You missed the other one, Brits. Okay, well I can ignore you for a bit. I want to use Flamestorm, but that's gonna hit everybody and like screw with defenses. Alright, take you out. Hit you hard. Can I make you 40%? I'll roll that dice. I have faith in you, Brits. See? Ha! I know Brits got me. I know Brits got me. Take this one out. Almost done. Now, 50%. I know Bert's got me. Bert, you didn't get me. Oh, well. I mean, if that's the case, it's still stuck. Hey, get flamed. 20 and 40. That's not amazing. I was hoping for a little bit more. And it missed the other one entirely. Ooh. Hey, you were shocked. You were dead. Actually, お前はもう死んでいる. There we go. Did it. Nailed it. Ah! Here, here. I'm still stuck though. And probably stuck again with the next shot. May actually swap you out. Save that last shot. At least I think it's one more stun shot. Save it. Bomb 3! It's fine. Alright, well this can't be the spike yet because it's not a guaranteed battle. Well, I mean... Those are heal guys, though. They're not armor guys. So it should be fine. You can't hit them because they're on the ground. Delay you, though. Oh, you're gonna heal them full, though. It's fine. It's less fine. 40%, huh? Yeah, let's not risk that. Go like this. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, we're gonna be so fine. Yep, burning coal. 80-50. Take it. Back up. Oh, you're both gonna go anyway, though. What's the point? I should have taken one out. And now it's back to full. Not quite. Alright, leave. Again. Let's start the fire. That's 50 either way. It landed though. I need health. I need to spend a turn to heal because ow. Malt, you're fine. That's it. Oh, do you still have hero mode going? You do! There we go. Ballad. Let's get back to full, shall we? Excellent. Just get some SU back. Finish it off. There are 2 more battles in this. I was, playing it a bit too loose. But there's meat tanks ahead. Let's try that. That's it, this is Jin's specialty. Ha! Oh, you know, I thought it'd be the other one, but that's fine too. Swap in though. It's fine. I'm banking on low odds, but it's fine. Look, it worked. Hey Jin, you still got some of that free stuff? Because they're here. That's single target, however. Let's go black round, just in case they manage to make it through and hit me, or try to hit me. Doesn't matter. Didn't need it. Good. Oh no. Oh, dearie me. This is on the side of do not want. Let's go with a risky ammo on everybody real fast. Good.
Yosh.
And you know what? Let's get Socks in here. Swap Brits in. Brit still has one more stun on him. And I'll also bring Sheena in. It's a weird formation to be sure. But with Sheena, I'm able to have their health. And everyone's just gonna be stunned. Well, now Brits is kind of superfluous. Oh, you had 2 more in you. Oh, man. Alright, Distortion is what I want. Either one. Nice. Oh, you made it. Why did you make it? Stop it. I wish for you to cease. Good. Smoke's not gonna help too much. I can pierce through though. Probably bring Heavy Gunner in as soon as I distort the other one. Land at 70. Yes. You're not stunned anymore. I guess. Oh no, they're stunned. Never mind. Nope. Super Pierce this one. Ah, yeah, he's gonna move. Here we go. Not grenade. Zone. Thank you. Oh, one didn't land. Dual flare. And hope. Well, actually, it should at least kick one back. Or kick them both back. Did not deal enough damage. I could use Last Resort for some SP real fast. But I feel like this isn't the fight to do it. Yes, it is. A lot of health. But feels another stun zone. Oh, that one ended up on fire. Not that I can let it, move, but... Lullaby. Ooh. Well, in that case... Last resort. Get some SP back. I'll Siphon Beam you. Hit you again. Use Last Resort again. Health is low, but SP is high. I'm kind of crazy right now. Let's top off before we take this one out. All right. Siphon Beam. Defend, we got time. Ballad for 12. We're back to full, and SP is high. There we go. Now we're ready for the fight. Oh, an Overload 2. Alright. And then all the items. I had standard batteries in there. I don't need standard batteries anymore. That said, the nanometal chunks are quite nice. I wonder if I'll be able to upgrade any. There's a heal up ahead. Oh well. It was cool seeing the infinite loop of buffs and recharges. These spikes are beyond huge. Can we really destroy them? We're in a tank that's probably made to destroy them. The spikes seem to control the generation of the shockwaves. Isn't that why we came to destroy them? Isn't that exactly why? If we can cut off their power supply, their anti-aircraft defensive capabilities could be rendered useless. So, where's the power source? Spikes, blah blah blah, just tell us what to do. Thank you, Kyle. Right to the point. You should eliminate the sentinels guarding them and attack the spikes directly to damage their power supplies. Oh, okay. Easy. Alright, sounds good. Now, what sentinels do they have here? Regular dudes. Wow, that spike is right there, huh? Let's make the swaps. Swap in. Swap in. Inspirational fire. 50% on the flyer, but you know what? That's fine too. Because if it lands, it's gonna be really nice. Like that, see? Super nice. Aha! Confirming a reduction in the target's power supply. Does it mean I did damage to it? Flame storm. It's not gonna flame the pillar, but it's fine. The spike. But if it flames the two guys on the ground, it didn't. You know what? Let's inflict smoke. There we go. Wow, those delays did nothing. Ow. Ha! Ha! I win. Well, it's just Earthquake at this time. Get some good damage in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez, Gina. Yeah, I can't stun it. Can you just take this out yourself? Yes. Shall we get the big boys in? Well, Hack's not one of the big boys, so we'll leave Sheena, I guess. No. Let's passively regen for fun. Oh, you know what? You would. Get my hits in while I got time. Aha! Sweet. Nice. I should put a bomb on there. So the yellow one is the only one that's an AoE bomb. Alright, that's 2. Ooh. Power supply reduced to 50%. Hey guys, you wanna be strong real quick? Alright, now the reinforcement's gonna come in. Really, the same deal as before. Nothing really crazy. It's 3. Oh yes. Geo. No. Black ground. Get the smoke going. Good. Let's actually swap out. Those heals are gonna go to waste because I'm not gonna need them to heal. Grenade launch the main one. Already? Power supply nearly depleted. I mean, it's at It's pretty much down there, yeah. This is 4, was it? It's doing good damage. Some more damage. 5. Yeah, you just get extra hits in whenever you keep using it. And that's it. 2-cycled it. Probably could have done it sooner if I didn't ignore the if I ignored the tanks before. Yes. Give me the materials. I got one more time to upgrade. Alright, spikes are broken, I guess. The spike's power supply has been fully depleted. All spike vibrations have fully ceased. Okay, so it needs all 4 to function. So we broke 1. The Vanagon's anti-aircraft capabilities have been neutralized. Alright, come get us.
Yes.
Alright, now the airships can get close again. We should report this to Lieutenant Scott right away. I can confirm that the spikes are inactive. You did it, Malt. We're en route to pick you all up right now. Okay, we'll head for a spot where the airships can land safely. Ah, and that's our rest point. Belenos, head of the Vanagon. What? The anti-aircraft shockwave systems have gone down. Is this the work of those blasted children? I suppose I made a mistake allowing them to live. I won't be making that mistake again. Yes, you will. Alright. One last chat, one last upgrade. I think the airship should be able to land around here. It's a little too quiet, though. Could Kaon be plotting something? Hax, do you remember when you fussed with the Vanagon? Or fused with the Vanagon? Wow. I do. My prevailing memory is of being one with a force of overwhelming power. I felt unfettered by the shackles of reason and was driven only by unrestricted emotion. I am unsure if Kayan is currently in the same state. He seems pretty sane-ish, as sane as he is. I'm guessing you don't know what's going on with Jill or Hana either. Due to a lack of sufficient information, any supposition I make would only be a shot in the dark. Like, I feel like you speak very officially, and then sometimes you have, like, casual dialogue like this. Right, that makes sense.
Hi.
They're safe from the Belenos, most definitely. We'll save them no matter what. Let's go save them, Malt. Love and peace will always win. Right. We'll do anything in our power to make sure we all go home together. Intermission. We got laundry to do, don't we? Eat some, whatever that is. Croque monsieur. Want to sleep? Carrot salad? Hungry? Scared of the soul cannon? I do need to appease that. Girl talk. Parisian flan. Plants in the garden. Explore some ruins. Now is not the time for exploring ruins. Eat sauerkraut. Talk to someone and have guy talk. Oh, laundry cannot be done, it looks like. Who needs levels? Is it still... Actually, who could it be? Kyle. Oh, man, I haven't used Kyle in a bit, huh? Yeah, Kyle's been missing in action. Because I have Brits. Sorry. Not that button, this button. Just Brits is my main machine gunner. He's good at everything I need. Okay, for a prayer. Slightly appeased. I'm gonna do one more. Alright, get that threshold down. I can't talk to them. Well, I couldn't talk to them anyway. Do the regular stuff. There we go. This is mostly for, like, my New Game Plus run, just so I have extra stuff to handle. I never did finish upgrading this, huh? And I still can't. I'm still missing soil. I never got more. Alright, who wants to eat? What? Carrot salad, that one, President flan, sauerkraut. Which one is the most useful for me? This is link attack and link gauge. Or critical rate and link gauge. Keep that one in mind. There's the sauerkraut, which is just attack. President flan is experience and friendship, don't need that. Carrot salad is skill cost. Alright. Malt. Trusting you. Alright. Sleep, girl talk, and talk. May wanted girl talk. You're not May. This is May. May, who else do you need to talk to? I haven't started really anyone new aside from Chick. And that's not going on right now because we're in the final battle. So Wappa it is. There we go. Bonus experience. Nice. Get Jin. Jin, who do you talk to? Probably still Brits, yeah? Oh, we're almost on one. Yeah, let's go talk to Brits. Also, let me pick up this item here because it's bothering me. And this item here. Now, where was Brits? That's malt on the roof. Let's see. Oh, that's her practicing spells, not an item. Alright, Brits. Yeah. This is the end to all the tragedy the war has wrought. Yes, it is. Sweet. Alright. Deepen our bond. You have gratitude for rescuing me. That's what friends are for. Happy to return the favor and do the same. Come on. Oh, might as well get it now. Before, we knew our enemy. Now, not so much. We need to be careful. Actually, can I even upgrade anything? Link event.
Nah.
Remember me telling you about my factory getting priority support? I do, yes. I'm starting to think someone with Burman connections who knew about our situation pulled some strings. Maybe someone with ties to organizations that help people flee the Burman Empire to seek refuge in Gasco. I see. Whoever it is, it seems like they're trying to keep it under wraps though, so I don't plan on calling them out for anything. But I can't help want to pay my respects, you know? They're surely aware of as much already. Exposing them won't do anyone any good. Guess not, huh? Better to keep them a friend I don't know than to lose them as one I do, I suppose. Without a doubt. Alright. A whole bunch of I know that you know, but no one's gonna say we know. I can't upgrade anything. I don't have enough heavy barrels or cartridges. I'm missing one heavy barrel to upgrade the grenade launcher to 15. Missing 2 heavy breaches. Definitely don't have enough steel. And I'm still low on ancient batteries. That is unfortunate. I feel like I got everything to 15 last time. So now I'm feeling behind. Oh well. Jin, anyone else I need to talk to? No one urgently. Now comes the question of who do I use my last points on, because it's the end of the game. Probably can finish or keep continuing malt with Chick. Especially because they're about to hit 5 anyway. So let's get that link event going. Lieutenant Muscat's just the coolest. She's pretty cool. Link event. That outfit looks really cool on you. Oh, this? I got it from Lieutenant Muscat after the war. She said it was her way of saying thanks. Cool, it looks really nice. Is it a Gasco army jacket?
ありがと
Yeah, I figured since the lieutenant called us out, I might as well wear it.
う。
Are you gonna sign up to be a soldier? What? No, I would never. All I want is a quiet life tending my moose sheep flock. That's a relief. I just want all this fighting to stop. So do I think. Huh?
ごめん。
Nothing, it's just... I don't like how we used all this... how used to all this we are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's... you know... When this becomes your usual, it's a bit odd to leave it behind. At the same time, you don't want it to be your usual. Don't know why I went downstairs, but either way. Who's close to 5 or 9 here? No one. No one. Or 5 or 10, really. Who's at 4 or 9 is what I should be looking for. No one. No one. No one. Hack and Malt might be the closest. Sheena and Hack might be close to getting to 10. Wappa, not really. Brits. No one. Let's grab Hack and talk to Sheena. See if I can get them to 10. Sheena was over here.
こんにちは。
We mustn't allow the Vandergan to awaken. I mean, it's kind of already awake, but yeah. We can do this. Of that much, I am now sure. Chance time. My mother is quite well again. She even made me a new outfit. Huh. Your old outfit was better. No, this one's good.
よかった。
Thank you. I'm quite fond of it myself.
どうも。
I hated myself back then, but I've learned to accept who I am. That's wonderful. My mother taught me how to make clothes for my doll. This chance time's not going to be enough, even if I get it right.
あの。
It is unfortunate that the people of Gasco need to suffer yet again. We do what we can help.
よかった。
Oh, it was enough! Yes! Our efforts offer aid, certainly. Or if our efforts offer aid. Look at it. I'm sorry for stamping out your dreams like that before. Oh yeah, he wanted to cast magic and it's not happening. It's okay, you just told me the truth. You weren't being mean. Hack.
あのさ。
But if you're feeling bad about it, can I ask a favor? Of what sort?
ね
Even heroes need help sometimes, right? That's why they always have lots of friends. Oh, you're assembling a party?
え。そうね。
That is true indeed. Just as we needed each other both in the last war and now. Yeah, so what do you say to being one of my pals on my future adventures?
うん。
A hero and a sorceress would make a pretty good team. The positivity you show in the face of adversity will certainly make you a fine adventurer. Yeah, if I can't be the hero that has both sword and magic, I'll bring along a party member who has magic.
え。
And I would be more than happy to join you on an adventure someday. It's gonna be the adventure of a lifetime. Nice. Party formed. Can Chick still run as healer? Alright, last one. I'm not gonna get a link event with this last one, but last one. Who is close to what? Or is anyone at least close to another level? The way I spaced everything out, it's almost too clean. Sheena Wappa, maybe. I don't think it's gonna be enough, though. Yeah, Sheena Wappa, I think, is the best option I've got here for this. Grab Wappa, because Wappa's probably lower level compared to
どう
everyone as well, because I haven't really used her too much. I love that we have run animations now, because Wappa's is excellent. Because I'm remembering now, when you would run in the dungeons, it was just a sped up walk cycle. But now they have unique run animations, so it's good.
どうも。
The more I learn about spells, the more profound I realize they are. Ah, so close. Alright. Final battle is up ahead. Let's go.